This is a tip for the CF patients from a CF patient who doesn't really know how to cook. I'm just making this up. Full disclosure. We're in the road.
Guys, don't forget to laugh every day. Good morning.
Good morning. You are a fresh battery. I mean, you guys have a fresh battery. So we'll see how long you last. Do you want to wait till those get pretty crispy?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We are making soup. I was awake at like 9.
Yeah.
Or before that. But Peter took the car to get the oil changed, and he stopped at the grocery store on the way back. So then ever since he got back, I've been chopping and cooking. So now I'm taking a break because I've just about had enough. I wish I could still be standing and cooking.
Mary sent me this long list via text message of grocery lists, so it made shopping really easy for me.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Thank
So,
you.
we are making chicken noodle soup and vegetable soup, which the vegetable soup's kind of going to be like ribollita. If you've had that, it's like an Italian soup. It's like tomato / broth based, and then has cabbage, kale, carrots, celery, onion, kind of like the normal stuff in it. But we're going to do, for flavor, we put a few pieces of bacon in the bottom of the pan. Here, I'll go over there and show you. Okay, so we've put a few pieces of bacon down in the pan and letting that kind of render out. Then we floured some stewing meat in salt and pepper and flour, and we're gonna sizzle. And, oh wait, there was something else. We were gonna put the kale and the cabbage in. Do you think we should do that or just the meat?
I don't know. We'll see.
Okay. Well, yeah, why don't, once we put the meat in,
Yeah.
we could put those in after. I don't know, we're making it up. And then we have chicken noodle soup going right here.
And the reason that we're making 2 soups at once is because it's easier for us to just like have a big cooking day.
Chop it all at once, make one mess. So I've chopped up onion, cabbage, carrots, celery, and that's what we're gonna do. And then put kale, stewed tomatoes. So we'll see how it works out. Oh yeah, and I forgot to tell you, Oliver is really struggling today. As you can see, he is so sad and neglected, and he's just got a really rough life. Not. You're just such a good boy. Oh, I see your tail moving. Oh, I see your tail moving. You want me to rub your belly? Oh, sure. You're a very good boy. We were out all day yesterday, so today we get to rest up. I love you. You're very cute. Ooh, beef.
Time for the beef.
And I'm wearing my slipper socks again.
Ready for this?
Ready. Ooh, I'm
Should I do a
scared.
little bit at a time?
Yeah, let's try that. And then let's not move them so they get crustinated on that side. And then,
Should I spread them out?
no.
Okay.
I mean, just so that the ones that hit will stay where they are. I'm making things up. I boiled this little bits of vegetables and made a little bit of broth. Mainly because I forgot what I was doing. Like, I started the process for both the soups, and then after I started the pot, I was like, I was gonna do the bacon, but oh well. I just made some vegetable broth. And so basically, I'll just show you in a minute. But when the beef is done, we're gonna take it out. We're just gonna plop it in here, just because it's already a dirty bowl, so might as well use it. And we're gonna put the kale and the cabbage in the pot so it will wilt down, kind of absorb some of that flavor. And then we're gonna put the tomatoes and everything else. So we shall see. And we froze, or we're going to freeze, a few pieces of the beef for another meal. And then we can just, since they're already browned on the edges, we can just take them out of the freezer, put some carrots and red potatoes and the meat in like a baking dish and bake it for a few hours, and then it'll be kind of like pot roast. So that's good. And then the rest of the meat is like sitting in this juice. Vegetable broth. And we decided to do a couple more pieces of bacon before we put the rest of the vegetables in, just for a little extra flavor. Because, let's be honest, CF patients need salt, fat, and good flavor. So here's what's happening. Cabbage, celery, carrots, kale, and I think I might put corn. I'm not sure. Yeah, because I remember we used to make this sort of food in Scotland, because it would be like cabbage, kale, carrots, corn, I don't know, like lots of and onion, I forgot. Okay, so this is a tip for the CF patients from a CF patient who doesn't really know how to cook. I'm just making this up, full disclosure. So we had that bacon in the bottom, and so it was like frying up, and then the grease was in the bottom, the bacon grease, which equals liquid gold, pretty much. And then Peter is stirring all the vegetables in the grease so that they're getting a little bit coated, and then all that flavor and goodness. And then we're gonna put a can of stewed tomatoes. This is like the big can, and
you might need the other one too, I don't know.
We'll see. Okay, here we go. All right, the vegetables have, well, you tell them what you just discovered.
Well, I discovered that the vegetables have been like cleaning the bottom of the pan as I've been stirring them, so all that good greasy goodness from the meat and the bacon
and the crusties
is getting soaked up into the veggies.
Soak it up.
All right, let's add the tomatoes. These are stewed tomatoes.
And then shall we add that bowl over there?
Yep.
Vegetable broth and beef. And we just seared the outsides a little bit. We didn't cook the beef all the way through, because they're going to be cooking for hours in here. So we definitely need to put
beef broth.
Beef broth.
And probably another can of tomatoes.
Yeah, Peter's breaking up the tomatoes a little bit. That looks good.
Mm-hmm.
That looks really, really good. And the people in the vlog are like, no, it doesn't. A little CF tip. Okay, so some people get kidney stones. I have had kidney stones, and when I had kidney stones, the doctors told me to be cautious about how much, what's it called?
Oxalates?
Oxalates that I intake. So like things that have oxalates. Kale, rhubarb, chocolate, spinach, that sort of thing. So I don't eat a whole lot of chocolate, just naturally I don't love chocolate. But I have chocolate once in a while, and it's fine. It's fine to have. So the difference between, my understanding is the difference between the kidney stones that I had, and maybe it's a CF thing, and the kidney stones that like normal people get. Normal people get kidney stones that are made out of calcium, and it's like a buildup of calcium or something like that. But in CF patients, or me, I don't know if it's all CF patients, it's a buildup of oxalates, I guess. So like I choose not to have like a spinach salad every day or anything like that. If I want salad, I usually go for romaine or something like that, or baby greens. But it's okay to have like a little bit of kale in the soup. It's not gonna like give me a kidney stone tomorrow, but it is good to like watch it. I'm not gonna have kale soup every day, just like once in a while.
Well,
so.
and it's interesting because when when the doctors told us that, we were into green smoothies, so we were eating a bunch of spinach
Oh, that's right.
and kale, so it was like, oh. But
I forgot about that. Okay, it's like an hour or two later. This has been simmering for quite a few hours, and we are now going to strain it out into that bowl under there. go, buddy.
Okay.
Okay.
I just don't want to miss the bowl.
I think it's gonna work out.
Okay. Here we go.
Okay. Okay, you're doing great. Good, good,
Is
good.
it going in the bowl?
Yeah, perfect. Is it working?
Mm-hmm.
Ouch, burning hot. And then, of course, when you get to the bottom, they're gonna plop out, so be careful with yourself. It's getting pretty full in the bowl.
It's okay. It's almost done.
Okay, cool. Nice.
No
Okay.
more Mr. Nice Guy.
No more Mr. Nice Guy. Okay, Sweet Home Alabama.
Gizzards.
Gizzards. Okay, then Peter usually picks all the chicken off the bones so we can put it in our soup. And now we will take the broth, put the broth back in the pot. We mainly just strained this out to get all the like chicken bits and bones and gross stuff. And now I have chopped carrots, chopped onion, chopped celery to put into the real soup. Onions.
He's putting the veggies in.
Carrots. I don't know. Are those too many onions?
Maybe, I don't know.
I think the soup disappeared.
That's true. I think that looks pretty good.
Time to eat.
This is the beef. What are we calling this?
I think we're gonna call it vegetable / ribollita.
I'm gonna call it cabbage kale beef soup.
Okay.
Cabbage kale beef soup. And we got this Tuscan bread from Trader Joe's. It's so good. And we are gonna eat.
Dardiners.
Pound section. 1 pound, 1 pound, 1 pound, 1 pound, 1 pound. Look at all this quality stuff.